How do you do? It would be a little unkind to present this picture without just a word of friendly warning. I think it will thrill you. It may shock you. It might even horrify you. So if any of you feel that you do not care to subject your nerves to such a strain, now is your chance to, well, we've warned you.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to a very exciting special episode of the Wyatt's Metal podcast. Showing up on a different day at a different time because I like to keep people on their toes. As you can tell, I've been invaded. These people have broken into my house and are holding me hostage. They got mad at me talking too much shit online.
Did you say sausage?
Yeah, I'm here with my band, Dark Insanity, people who played that song you just heard, and our new single that just came out, The Technological Terror. Been out for 24 hours now, sort of, I guess.
Yeah.
And we hope y'all been liking it. We've been seeing cool comments on it so far. And yeah, we thought we'd just hang out and talk shit. How you doing, Daniel?
Good, man. Fucking stoked to be here. Stoked to
talk about the release. It's a fucking sick feedback. Thank you guys.
My mic has a very short cord here. I have to. What's up, TN Bass? How you doing?
Good, man. Just chilling. Like my guitar said, here to talk about the release and just anything relevant that's happening.
Yeah. And what's up, Alex?
First of all, thank you so much for all the support over these, guess like about 3 years, right? And just we spent a lot of time making this song, and the artwork came out very nice. We appreciate everyone that was involved, and we're here to hang out, and also happy 4th of July weekend.
Oh shit! Yeah, happy 4th of July, and happy World Cup celebrations to everybody watching. And not. Some people here are very upset with how the World Cup's been going so far. But yeah, we're stoked to finally have the song out. We started working on it a while ago. But
getting it right, the mixing and the mastering and all that is going good. Shout out to Birdcage Studios and for tracking that. It came out awesome. There's another person that mixed and mastered. What does he go under on Instagram? I forget. Something like that. We could get his name. We'll give him a shout out too. But yeah, shout out to him for mixing and mastering. We met up with him in person and actually got that done, and it was really tight.
Yeah, he actually sat down in the recording session, and
clairvoyant recording.
Very cool dude. We got what we wanted, and we're very happy with how it turned out. It's awesome.
And we will have shirts and merch for it available as soon as I can get into the merch store. I said on my stream yesterday, I got logged out of my merch store somehow, so I can't make the shirt yet. But as soon as I get back in, there will be awesome Technological Terror shirts available. Yep. We're planning on bringing some to Tulminator, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to our homie Justin, new vocalist of Disciples of Death. He makes shirts and custom, different bands, different customizable shirts. Really good guy. He's really good at doing it. So we're hopefully gonna go through him and get some sick new Technological Terror shirts and like for in person. Also, Rabid Psychosis shirts finally in person. So if you come check us out live, you can get it in person. We'll have them for very reasonable prices.
And we'll be bringing them to Tulminator.
Yeah, that's the goal. Let me after this I'll text.
Well, yeah. So basically, we've been wanting to have shirts available for a long time now, and it's a little hard doing things independent, and just like the other bands. But we wanted to offer really good quality shirts, and I think this is going to be a good run.
Yeah,
for sure.
It has been awkward when we play our shows and people come up and ask us for shirts. I'm like, we don't have any right now. You can get them online, but we don't have any in person. But
it's usually the opposite.
I know it's usually the total opposite, but that's how new of a band we are. But no, we'll have some with us at Tulminator, so come check us out there. We are playing the DIY stage a second time at Tulminator. We're fucking stoked.
Yeah, this has.
Yeah, it's got a little half pipe behind
the second or third time playing on a little ramp, because the first time was in Oakland 2016 at the Tubes. If anyone's been to Oakland and heard of the Tubes, cool little DIY skate park someone made in this warehouse sketchy area. Really fucking tight though. But Pool, usually the skate, having someone skating around when you're playing and fucking, having a crowd going at a fucking skate park or a makeshift one there at Tulminator, that's pretty. It's gonna be fucking rad, dude.
Yeah,
I've seen the videos too.
I know. I was watching videos of the DIY stage, and when we were talking to them setting up playing there, I was like, "We will totally play that stage." It's basically the shows we normally play now. Just the Tulminator is one of the few times we actually had a stage. Usually we're used to being on the floor level with people, so we're yeah, it was fucking awesome.
That was amazing.
But yeah, we're gonna be playing on the DIY stage where the crowd there is fucking crazy. It's in between the two main or the two only stages at Tulminator.
You know what's even better? It's by the bathrooms.
It's by the bathrooms.
Well, yeah, no, it's really cool stage. Very close to the beginnings of all the campsite area, and just everything's very easy to get to, and you just step outside your tent and you breathe it in. It's nice. Literally, it was like a 2-minute walk. So I mean, very accessible. All the stages, like y'all said, very close together, very easy to get around, and from what we've been told, none of the performances are going to be like stacked over each other. It's going to be like staggered. Yeah, so perfect. So you can catch, one set of really, really awesome bands, like certain amount of time, keep going, hop on our stage real quick, and then you go to main stage later. Like, it's going to be nice.
I mean, at least I don't know how they're setting it up this year,
Right.
but I know that they had it next to the main stage last time. I don't know if you guys remember. It was pretty close. Yeah, it was pretty close to it. Kind of close to the merch. Yeah, the 2024 year. Yeah.
But no, that's what was cool about the DIY stage is that it was in between both stages. So there was always a big crowd there because it was in between everything. We're doing it live, folks. Comment that I get asked a lot is, when are we coming out with Dark Insanity patches?
Oh, that's a good one. We can I mean, we're chipping away at that kind of stuff. We're trying to really get this single out for a while, for sure. I mean, we just really wanted to, we were messing around with that artwork, trying to get it right, adding color, taking out color, trying to see what vibes are there for it. And I think now that this is kind of getting out of the way, and after Tulminator, I think when we come back, kind of recoup ourselves financially a little bit, right? Fucking and start just pumping into some merch for physical, like in live person merch, right? Not just the online stuff. So yeah, patches for sure. I have a guy that named Woven in Hell, dude. Great patches. You guys should check him out. Really cool fucking patches he does of like bands of this local LA scene and bigger bands.
Yeah. So I guess we'll go through them to get patches. Believe me, we want some. I feel like after Tulminator we'll be more like focused on album and having merch and everything. Yeah, people have asked a lot. The whole picture, you got to take it a step at a time. But believe me, we want to do all of that. And I always get questions if we can play in a certain place, if we can play somewhere. No one's like, we want to play everywhere that will have us. It's just dependent on like figuring out time-wise. And since we're like a small independent band, it has to be worth it either financially or turnout-wise. Because, like, at least for me, I don't mind losing money if it's for a fucking awesome show.
If you're in this for any other reasons but playing the music. Yeah. I mean, you're definitely in the wrong. I mean, not that you probably can make some money touring all the time. Well, that's why bands have to tour and sell merch all the time, because that's the only way they're probably making a profit. Yeah. So it really is codependent on touring a lot and doing that. And if you do that, what job is going to want their employee gone for months on end? You got to own the company in order to do that.
We're literally taking 2 weeks off.
No, literally, yeah. Me, all of us are. We all are taking time off to go and do this. Luckily, we're setting it up around like vacation time, so we, it's cool. It's not like we're killing ourselves to do this, but it, like you're saying, even if it's at a loss, but you get that experience of that show, it's definitely worth it. Absolutely, I'm agreeing with you on that one.
Yeah, and I'm not actually taking 2 weeks off. I'm technically working because I'm making the content. So,
right. No, what? I mean, we are working in a way, right? That when day of show, it's game on, right? Sure.
That is true. But for all the days before that, it's chill as fuck time. We got to work for 20 minutes. The rest of the week, we're good.
What do we do now?
What do we do with our hands? I wanted to get to. People were commenting as, who designed the logo? Someone asked. Who designed the dark? Who didn't design the Dark Insanity logo?
I think it's the same guy. Diabolical Macabre is his name on Instagram. Diego, phenomenal artist. He's done both our artworks for both EPs now, or EP and single. And he's just a phenomenal artist.
I think he also created the logo, no?
He designed the logo as well. Yeah. So yeah, him, man. He's someone that I've continued to go to also from my other bands. Never fails, man. You tell him what you want, he can deliver for sure.
I'm happy with it. Some people have commented that our logo is not brutal enough, or it looks too much like a high school logo because it's too legible.
It's too legible.
Yeah, because it's exactly.
I can still read it. Because if I cover my right eye, I can still read it.
Basically, yeah. Which I just thought was hilarious. Is like I said intentionally, I want it to be at least somewhat legible. I didn't want it to be, you know, you had a stroke while you're writing with the sharp.
In normal letters on the bottom of it. Well, you know where they put the quotations around and they're like spelling out their name because you can't make it out.
Yeah, you see the logo for every band that's playing Maryland Death Fest or something, it's all completely illegible. Like, so yeah, that was kind of intentional. I don't know what the fuck people are worried about.
I mean, it's neat, it's clean, like, I mean, it's straight to the point. I don't know. Sometimes, like, and it's just kind of like a long running joke. Like, yeah, I can't really read in general. No, I'm just kidding. But sometimes it's hard to make out, and who knows if you're even looking at it upside down? I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's any comment on the logo being somewhat legible to you?
No, yeah, definitely. It's when we actually were, because I gave Daniel a kind of rough sketch of like how I kind of want
This is true.
the letters to be skewed and just so it has a nice flow. But then sending it to Diego, Diablo Macabre, definitely, you know, he caught the concept pretty well.
Yeah, I've been super satisfied with all the artwork and everything. We have a $10 super chat from a Commander Smokey. Shout out to you. Says new single goes so hard. Here's another little tip for the great tunes and funny vids. Thank you. Shout out to you. I'm not paying you guys any of that. You get the exposure.
I was still in the U.S.
You're not even out yet.
He's like, I'm not paying tax on that.
Right, yeah. It's well, we were joking when the whole that band was left at the gas station, the Cokehead, and I remember walking in the practice and you said fuck, we were gonna leave him at the gas station in Europe, but he caught up with us.
Oh yeah.
That was hilarious.
We left him at Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. We need to have a whole like story. Since we're going back to Tolminator, let's talk about. I don't remember if we did this after the festival last time, but well, for you guys, it was your first time going overseas for a festival and everything. So, what was it like busting your European cherry?
Oh, dude, that shit was amazing. I mean, it made me love metal just as much as I already loved it going over there. It was the best. Yeah, literally, like it really it was awesome. Like I've been to Ozfest over here, Mayhem Festival over the years. What little mini versions of what they got over there, and it was. If you've never been to European Metal Festival, Wyatt's has tons of videos on it, right? It is definitely what he explains it is. It's an amazing time. You can't really. It's hard to explain unless you really go because it's such a unique and awesome experience to be around people that have all that same kind of. You guys are all there for the same reason.
Yeah,
and it's for music, so it's fucking badass, man. I have nothing but positive, and it's beautiful. We got to try a bunch of fucking amazing beers, right? Even in Italy, when we got the layover, we're getting those little experiences on the way to Tolminator. I think these are even awesome. Like you don't even think of those moments.
That's something I really loved about traveling for festivals. Is that something like you don't even think about the traveling moments, but that adds so much to it too. Like you didn't just go see a band; you went to Italy for the first time, and Slovenia, and went to a fucking forest and dove in the river and shit.
Down by the river. Down by the river.
Yeah. Shit. It was fun. We're looking forward to do it again.
Was that your first time, or you had already been to Europe, team?
No, that was my first time going to Europe. No, definitely, like Daniel mentioned, it's kind of really opens your eyes a little bit more because as far as the festivals here in the U.S., some people could be friendly here and there, but over there it's just like, you just meet people. They're so like open, um, not minded, but just like, it doesn't really matter what race or nationality. It's everybody's there for the same common reason.
Exactly.
And then it's just like, it's almost like family that you haven't seen in a cool minute.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, by the end of the festival, you always have like way more friend requests on all your social medias afterward. Yeah, and that's another thing I love about big festivals like that too. You get to meet people from so many different countries and like different cultures and stuff, and all together talking about metal and shit.
Yeah, I remember when we were playing on the beach stage, that Serbian band that was playing either after us or before, but I would never thought like would meet someone from Serbia and just over there, you just the you're right, like the different cultures that are there that are coming from everywhere to go see, and then they're not just there for that festival, they're actually going to another festival. There was a lot of that bouncing around, going through this festival to get to another festival. So it is pretty awesome, man, to see the devotion, because us going over there that's our first and only, we're staying there, so it's kind of like, damn, people are bouncing around going to all of them, so that's pretty tight.
Before I rescued Rocket, I wanted to do like a van life type of thing, or at least rent one and go to like a bunch of festivals in a year, just driving around them. I would still love to do that, but it'd be hard to do with having a cat around. But we can do that for a tour. If you guys complain to festivals enough to book us, you'll get Dark Insanity showing up. We're coming to fucking. We're coming to Hellfest. No, not really. But someone said, "Bros controlling the band harder than James and Lars of Metallica." That's right. That's why I have the short hair out of the group. Shay Mooney says, "Hey dudes, curious, what's each of your biggest metal and non-metal influences?" That there is a lot. I'll do one for each. Damn. Well, because for metal, I want to say Motorhead, but Lemmy doesn't count Motorhead as metal, and I feel like I should pick something more for specifically like metal, extreme metal. I'm gonna say Hypocrisy is the most that I've been like influenced by vocal wise and lyric wise and everything. Non-metal. Fuck. I listen to a lot of not metal stuff. That's a hard question. I don't know. I only listen to metal and nothing else. I'm a metal gatekeeper.
You're like, I'm not gonna.
I'll try to come back to it.
Biggest metal, I think for me, love thrash, love a bunch, death metal, I love it all. But I think one band that I always think of is Razor, thrash metal from Canada. Amazing band. Just I've been lucky enough to see them a few times. Just awesome thrash. I mean, every album has an amazing, just nonstop, like amazing thrash. Like literally, it's like almost like Sepultura too. I think that way, up to a certain point. And then, for reals. I mean, Beneath the Remains, Arise, all those have, Schizophrenia.
Oh yeah.
Non-metal influences. I like a lot of techno music. I like a lot of salsa, merengue. I mean, there's a bunch of
you go to a lot of raves.
Yeah. I mix it up, man. I like to mix it up. I like a little bit of everything out there. But yeah, non-metal for sure. Techno would be one of them, and cumbia, salsa, and stuff like that.
Yeah, as far as a good metal influence for me, I mean, it goes down the line. I've always loved Butler Geezers, Bass Technique, Steve Harris. Definitely, if you're learning bass and you want to kind of take that venture with your fingers, that's a good way to kind of get your chops up, because definitely introducing a lot of different triplets, it's nice, But I'd probably say my hugest influence, like getting into more extreme or death metal, would be Alex Webster from Cannibal Corpse.
can tell by your bass playing, honestly.
It's here in California. I've had the opportunity to go to the NAMM show, and I met him a few years back, and just a really humble musician. It's just like really awesome, cool to talk to. Just yeah, it's and then as far as I really like non-metal. I'm kind of like in a lot of psychedelic rock. I love Iron Butterfly. Um, it's just like that's another band that I just get listen to their albums countless times. Going into more like hard rock, Blue Oyster Cult's pretty awesome. All their albums are cool. If you haven't heard them, they have other songs other than Godzilla or Don't Fear the Reaper that are actually way cooler. So check out other content from Blue Oyster Cult.
They've been around for like 100 years.
But yeah, they're still rocking. They're touring, I think, in November. So yeah, check them out.
Real quick, my mom's first concert was My mom's first concert was Blue Oyster Cult when she was 17, and they're still fucking touring.
If I may, what year was that?
I don't fucking know.
I also don't know how old this one is. Trying to be polite. Yeah, so I would say psychedelics and classic rock was always like my first love. Really into Jimi Hendrix, more specifically Jimi Hendrix Experience. I love Mitch Mitchell.
Sometimes I see you doing
Right, like I don't know, it's
some old school
it's just really fun, just kind of putting all the types of genres of music we've all kind of grew up to listen to. Right, and I mean, for me, I'm kind of just like not necessarily so much involved in like the metal game, but like I like to add my own flair. Like I like to add a little rock, little psychedelic drums to it. I would say as far as maybe like metal goes and what influences me, because I'm like because I'm kind of like a groovy drummer, I guess. Vinnie Paul from Pantera for sure. Just anything that is really gonna make you naturally just like bop your head, which is what you want to listen to, right? Something that's gonna make you move. But I don't know, just always been in tune with just I don't know, just really big drums, really big sounding drums. But yeah,
that's why Whiplash is one of my favorite movies. And yeah, fucking coming back to me for non-metal, there's so many that I like. I love Little Richard, James Brown, Frank Sinatra. Fucking I love Elton John, fucking John Williams. I have the poster over there. Michael Jackson, yeah. I love Little Mike. Yeah, there's. I don't know if I have like if I can pick a number one like people saying Kiss. Yeah, I mean if we're talking old school rock too, there's plenty. Like I love ZZ Top. It's fucking great. I saw them at Hellfest and it was amazing. It was so much fun. But lots. And I like you said, I like kind of bringing influences from other certain genres and adding little sprinkles of it too. Not full on like, hey, we're gonna go straight to a pop song now, but
you can sprinkle in.
Yeah.
People realizing that you're getting something from that type of genre of music, it is coming from there, you know.
But when they do notice it, when you're playing or you have a certain flair, or you know you do a little callback from something, like it's always nice when they notice it. Because I mean, I'm not saying like I'm trying to notice someone noticing something, but it's always cool to see the crowd when you're playing, especially from drums. Because I'm watching these fools play, and like they're into their own shit, and then I see the crowd, and then they're just like admiring. It's such a beautiful thing, just connecting and like love.
Well, they say that you have the best seat in the house, right? The drums.
You got the best seat in the house.
Yeah, those are our answers. Kind of everything that I like influences me in some type of way.
Have you ever seen that video of Dave Grohl where he's talking about making that for Smell Like Teen Spirit? He's talking about that little hit that he does on the snare, but and he's talking about how it came from the Gap band. Have you ever? I don't know if you've ever seen that video. Yeah, and I thought like you would have never thought that. You know.
Just steal other people's stuff; they won't notice it. Just if you put distortion over songs that already exist.
Put the distortion on the drums.
Exactly. I had some super chats to get to. We have new member joining the channel, Smothered Screams, and Space Ghost Hunter have joined the Canadian Kaiju campaign. We're coming to invade, coming soon to a theater near you. We got Rage Mage TX with a $1.99 super chat. Shout out to you, sir. Says, made y'all some artwork on Insta. Y'all are badass. Thanks.
Fuck yeah, man. Thank you.
We should check that out. I think all of us could be on the Instagram a bit more. I'm always like, I need to post something. I'm like, fuck, forgot.
Fuck, forgot.
But
life be life, man.
Life be life. And then we got a $4.99 super chat from Crumb to Society. Thank you. Shout out to you. Waiting to belligerently bump the album on speakers in the hoods in Brooklyn while wearing DI merch. Excellent single, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Harass your neighbors with our music. It's the best way to get it out there.
We're working on that. We are writing new shit. We are writing new shit. So
not only that, but how many?
Dude, yeah.
We're literally shitting out a song for Terminator. That's exactly what we did.
To be fair, it's a good shit though. Like
Yeah,
it's a good song. It just came together really
Solid,
quickly.
Very like maybe Phantom shit, one wipe, like what I'm saying?
But it didn't hurt even. It just it's one of those where it felt bigger, but it didn't hurt, but you felt like you lost about 1.5 pounds afterward. It's gonna be one of those. So
we definitely grinded the fuck out of that song to get it to where it is. And it came out actually way fucking better and badass the way.
We're not just.
Really tried.
Well, I mean, last time
we actually tried this song.
Someone is like phantom shit.
we had the song "Technological Terror" when we played last time, but we're bringing the single out. But not only that, something new. So
brand new
at our set, and yeah, we'll have details on what time we're playing, but. Yeah, it's taking still a little bit of time to get it down, but it's gonna be locked in and ready. So we're very excited to debut that at Terminator.
So you got the new single to check out, and then we have a brand new song never played before at Terminator that I still have to write lyrics for.
In 20 days.
It doesn't take 20 days to write a song, but I can do it. We got.
You do have already.
Remember that one show 24 where it goes choo 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 choo. There you go, 24. You got the little soundbite.
Oh yeah. And it starts doing the clock and shit. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. And just see me writing down like the lyrics.
He's stressing.
He's on the
Fuck. Yeah.
I'm backstage at Terminator.
Still writing.
Yeah. You're like, you know what, guys? This song is an instrumental. Just walk off.
Didn't someone ask for an instrumental or something? What was that yesterday?
Someone asked if I would be okay with Dark Insanity doing an instrumental song, and I was like, I don't really know why we would, but I mean, like, if you guys really wanted to, sure. But
I mean,
I wouldn't be like a no.
If he was really tired and out of breath, any song of ours would turn into instrumental.
This song is called Our Singer's Lazy.
If he happened to get punched or kicked in the gut while the pitting's going on, it's going to turn into instrumental.
Real quick.
Really, all of our songs are instrumental if you think about it. I'm just kind of there yelling things. I've mentioned on the podcast before, but last time we played Terminator, a crazy experience for me I always remember was having that adrenaline when we were playing, and then I immediately jumped into the river, and it felt like when you drop like a molten lava thing in the water, you can still see it burn for a second. Like it felt like that. It was amazing. But come check us out at the river. We got a $10 super chat from a drunken Jedi. Awesome name.
Yeah.
Get drunker and spend more money. Let's go, boys. We shall. Shout out to you. And we got the Dark Light 504, new member of the Canadian Kaiju campaign. We're invading. We have to play Canada sometime and scare everybody.
Canada. They talk like this.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Like that. That's all I know.
Someone said, sorry for reading comments kind of out of order. I'm just grabbing them and as I go. But I know Wyatt's first show was Anthrax. What about the other guys? What was your first show?
Actually, 2009, I was in middle school. My uncle, I was already playing guitar with my homie Richard. We hadn't started our first band yet or anything, but we were really already getting into. I was heavily into Guns N' Roses at that time, and I was just kind of getting into metal, kind of getting into punk. Like finding Adolescence, Pennywise, Metallica, Big Four, the starter kit. And I went to Pennywise and Pepper was actually my first show ever, 2009, and at the House of Blues. Yeah, random as fuck. That was
my first concert that was in high school. It was 2005 Ozfest. So you get a mix of a little bit of everything, but if I recall, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, dude, that lineup was sick.
Who was there that year?
I believe. Well, definitely it was Ozzy playing, because at that point,
Hey Jamie, could you check that out for us?
Pull it up.
they weren't doing Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath with Dio.
Wasn't
I
it
think
the
they did
13
the
album?
following year. No,
No,
05.
05, yeah. No, and then
I think the following year.
if I recall,
That Iron Maiden played. Was that Iron Maiden? We're at San Bernardino?
no, it was in the Glen Helen Theater.
Yeah, that's San Bernardino.
San Bernardino.
Throwing eggs at Iron Maiden?
No. I mean, I did go to that show, but that wasn't that show, if I recall.
It was Sabbath, Maiden, Mudvayne, Shadowfall.
In 2005?
Yeah, this is 2005.
It has to be the same show.
Yeah, it was Maiden, Black Sabbath, Mudvayne, Shadowfall, Black Label Society.
Your first show was the exiting of Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember like
War played
any
too.
much from it?
Just seen Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
It's a long day.
That's all you should remember.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what this is. 2005 is.
It has to be that one because Iron Maiden would have done a different one.
Is this like our earliest memory or just kind of like our earliest paid kind of legit concert?
Yeah, first legit one.
First legit one.
Let's see. Like probably like first like major one that I actually like paid for and I was like planning to go to was The Cure at the Hollywood Bowl.
Hey.
No, nice.
I want to say it was like 2015 possibly. But just really quick, earliest kind of memory of going to any type of concert. My dad, he used to take us to Hermosa Beach during Memorial Day when they would like block out all the streets right there. And they used to always set up a stage right there in the parking lot. And I remember seeing like a Doors cover band. And
The Peace Frogs?
huh?
The Peace Frogs?
I couldn't say.
Oh,
I couldn't
no,
say.
That's a,
Yeah.
They were sick as fuck.
But yeah, I just remember because my dad loves the Doors, and then we specifically go in there for that one, and that was like the earliest one. But yeah, just very cool moment. But first time kind of like, hey, like this doesn't like only come from speakers. Like you can watch this. Like that's so cool.
And your dad likes Rolling Stone.
Yeah, and funny enough, there used to be Rolling Stone cover bands there too that used to do that stuff. Yeah, I have seen the Rolling Stones though.
Asshole, that's one of the few bands I haven't seen.
Yeah, I saw them during the pandemic. What was it like 2021? Yeah, yeah.
Was it live stream?
Dude, literally, I get a phone call from my brother. Shout out Mikey. So he's like, "Hey, what are you doing today?" I'm like, I don't know. What you trying to shoot through or something? And he's like, "You trying to you trying to watch the Rolling Stones?" I'm like, "Shut up, dude. What the fuck?" And then he's like, "Yeah, dude. Like, we can get tickets." And I'm like, "Did you already ask my dad?" Because automatically, my dad's first dibs. He's never seen the. Well, actually, he has back in the '80s. But I was like, "Did you ask my dad already? Like, if there's a free ticket, give it to my dad." Like, heck no. He's like, "No, he's already going." I'm like, "What? Like, you just have like extra ticket laying around?" He's like, somehow, his wife, she's a teacher, and somehow had discounts to the tickets, and was just like buying like 20 of them, and they were like $10 a pop, and we weren't even up all the way. It was like a specific teacher discount, and we were like maybe like 15 feet above or 20 feet above the actual grass and shit. But we were like a little far, we were kind of like looking like that, like out to the side. But it was cool. I mean, amazing experience, and yeah, I will never forget that. And also, my wife went there too, the same day, with her parents, and she was in another section. But yeah, I sat next to my dad, and very emotional moment. I pretty much like saw him turn into like a fucking teenager, like in a matter of seconds. And all this song, his favorite song is Angie, by the Rolling Stones, and yeah, they played it that night, and it was a very special moment. Very special moment.
That's cool stuff. Yeah, those are some good first concert stories. My first was Anthrax at a place called The Pound in San Francisco. That's not around anymore, but it was crazy as fuck.
Oh man. I recall seeing Anthrax also in high school, and fuck, dude, they were sick as fuck. They played at the Avalon in Hollywood. I'm not sure if it's still there at the Avalon, but holy shit, like, I just remember when they played the Indians. Yeah, it was just like people were pitting so aggressively, and yeah, I recall getting into the pit, kind of going with the motion, but then I just lost it and then just fell, and then I got trampled on a couple times. But you know, as always, if you've been in a pit, you know your brothers always help you up.
Yep.
And yeah, but yeah, there was a traffic jam, so it was a kind of a crazy like pile up. But yeah, the show's fucking awesome.
That's so funny, dude. I've been caught in a mosh in Anthrax, and while they're playing "Caught in a Mosh."
I was saying my first live band I ever moshed to was Anthrax playing "Caught in a Mosh," and my last time I ever moshed was Anthrax "Caught in a Mosh." Yeah, because I saw them at Aftershock in like 2021 or whatever, and even before I broke my leg, I remember thinking the crowd was like a Slayer show. It wasn't like, you've seen Anthrax and it's crazy, but it was like, this is insane. And I was moshing. I was kind of drunk at the time, and I happened to fall over, and then like 20 people fell on top of me. And it.
You fell on a banana.
I fell on. I fell on a banana. No, I don't hate bananas here. Which is leading us to our next question: how does the rest of Dark Insanity feel about bananas? What's your take on potassium? Are they allowed at our shows?
Yeah, we won't fucking assault you. That's what we'll tell you. It's okay. Come all bananas, one and all, bruised ones. Fuck, about a raw. It don't matter. We like them all.
We got dark ones. We got
yeah. Don't matter. How about you, Tien? Do you hate bananas?
No, I don't hate bananas, and quite frankly, that's stupid that happened. But people should be able to do whatever the fuck they want when they go to a concert. Not in a sense that you're just doing heinous shit. But you're there to release your endorphins and like enjoy music. It's like it's the best experience. If you've never gone to a concert, do it. Because well, yeah, come to ours, but other artists that are still alive, enjoy it while you can, man. Because yeah.
So as a projectile, getting hit by one, definitely not.
I've gotten hit by a shoe before while playing bass.
Shit.
Who throws a shoe?
Honestly. I love bananas. I love plátanos fritos. Have y'all ever made the sandwich like peanut butter banana, add a little honey, or yeah, some. I mean,
but it's been a minute. I don't think I've done that.
Yeah. Or like a banana split. I don't know.
So no hate here.
No hate to potassium here. Yeah, fuck that band. So Wyatt, I thought you threw the old gaming chair out. No, I gave it to Rocket because he just tore it apart as soon as I got him. So I just got a better, newer gaming chair, and he has that one now. To answer your question, were you guys in any other bands before Dark Insanity? And if so, were you all on the same instruments that you are today? Well, for my answer, me and Tien here were in a band previously called Iktomi. That was death metal from the Long Beach area. That was my first band that I ever joined. When I moved to Long Beach, I started working on my vocals, and then I legit just looked up on Craigslist bands looking for vocalists. And then that band was awesome for my first shows to figure out as a vocalist. I definitely grew as a vocalist from that band. Because when I started, I remember I wasn't super comfortable doing the lower guttural vocals. I was more comfortable with the highs, and now I'm feeling pretty comfortable with all of it through that band. That band did not last, unfortunately. I had a bit of a falling out with the main person, but where that band practiced is where basically all of the Long Beach metal bands practice at. So like I met Daniel through that band. We'd played with his other band, Disciples of Death, before. And then so I was still cool with everybody. And then after a little bit, I started feeling like I wanted to do a band again. And I went to one of your shows, Disciples of Death. And I remember, I think you mentioned that you were thinking of starting a different band as a side thing. He still has Disciples of Death. We'll get to that. But I was like, dude, I've been thinking of doing a band. And then it kind of just came to be like that. So, yeah, I started with vocals, and I was in one previous band before. But I was basically like roadie, tag-along fangirl for other bands.
We used to get drunk as fuck together also. You didn't just like, I mean, yeah, we did a lot of things.
Yeah, no, it's like we were all partying and everything too. It wasn't just like bands show up and know each other. So that's how Dark Insanity came to be. But what about you? What's your long history of bands? Just
I mean, I've been playing guitar for a while now. I would say my first one, 2011 in Hawthorne, actually with Alex. He is the reason why when we were talking about setting up Dark Insanity, I already had thought of Alex because I was like, oh, what's a drummer we can, someone new, someone not, because we know other drummers, but they're in other bands, they're part of this, and get a refreshing.
We know one other drummer, and he's in all the other bands, so we didn't want to overwork him again.
Exactly, we don't want to have the same members all over again. But yeah, Alex was in that band. We had a good run together, 4 years. I ended up getting kicked out at some point of my own band. And then at that time, I already had another band called Disciples of Death that I started in 2014 when I moved to Long Beach. And from that point, had that band till this day. Done a lot with those guys. And then at 3 years ago now?
Yes,
around there. I knew Wyatt. We had met, like he said, through when he was in Iktomi. Had him come in, fill in some stuff for Disciples.
I completely fucking forgot to mention that.
For sure. Like that, I remember we did Jungle Rot together.
Yeah.
We did a few cool shows.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then started Dark Insanity 3 years ago. But Disciples have been my longest lasting playing, and then in all those bands I play guitar and contribute riff wise.
Yeah, I completely forgot his other band, Disciples of Death. There's been times where their now former vocalist couldn't make shows, and I filled in last minute. So we were bonded that way too.
Exactly.
And then, so
he was capable of, basically.
yeah. Tien, how many other bands are you currently in and have been before? This will take a while.
Well, it starts very, very long ago.
He said,
Right. No, well, starting high school, yes, I've always played bass. That's kind of been my forte. But I do play guitar on the side to kind of write riffs here and there. But yeah, first group was called Nuclear Holocaust. Just a thrash style. And then from there, that ended. Next band we did was kind of a funny title. It was called Cryptic Nunfuck. Same deal, kind of like death thrash, but still on the more thrash side. And then from there, I'm currently with this band. Not I have other bands in Dark Insanity. It's Guillotine. So we that band started I started jamming with them 2013. From there it was Ectomy, and then Wrecked, another kind of speed metal band, some thrash, but yeah, it was cool, different direction than what I usually do, but stuff that I still enjoy. So it's nice to kind of have that variance, between different rhythms and whatnot. And then, Dark Insanity, and then in between that, there was I joined the band called Pythagoras. Still jamming with them. So yeah, I'm active. It's Dark Insanity. So my current bands at the moment would be Dark Insanity, Pythagoras, and then Guillotine.
All good bands.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they all have their own niches, which is cool. It kind of fills that void of me doing different stuff with my fingers.
Goddamn.
I like that last part right there. So just like Daniel said, we've pretty much known each other for the better half, 15 years. Started back in 2011, and I played drums a little bit before that, but that was my first official band, besides jamming with some people. Been in a few bands, played different types of music along the way. I was in a band called Seshro. It's psychedelic blues, a little funk added there. Been in a ska reggae band with basically the same players minus the horn players, and that was CDA, Castillos de Arena, and also Luz de Lunas, which was just kind of like a band that had covered all different types of music, like pop and R&B. But yeah, Daniel, like you said, and this is just the only active band that I've been in. He hit me up and he was like, "Yo, little mama."
Just like
This is exactly how it was.
little mom.
He said, "Look, what that ass doing?"
I got a drug code.
No, but I mean, I was
You sit in this van.
I was very open to the idea because yeah, a lot of time had passed since we had played music together, but also I haven't seen that fool in a minute, and it was very you know what? Not necessarily out of my comfort zone, but I would just fucking said yes, and look where we are. I don't know, it's very cool to just know what we've been through in the past and where we've come today. It's a really big deal for me.
Even back then, we got to fucking play with some badass bands. Dude, being fucking, what, 15, 16, we got to open up for fucking Death Angel at the Whiskey.
Yeah.
Our first ever big show. And then at that time, being that young, I know it's still like you gotta sell tickets and shit, but bro, it was dude, it was that, and then we're opening for Death Angel on the 20th anniversary of the Ultraviolence album, or it was an anniversary. I think it was around the 20th, from what I believe, or something like that.
2012.
Right, yeah, and they had just came out with that album with the wolves on it. I always forget the fucking name of it, but yeah, I think it's that one. But because the banner behind us. The banner, remember behind us, they had their shit like covered up, and they had all the album cover of the wolf on it and shit, or multiple wolves, I think it is.
Like, he was like, "Hey, little shouter." Didn't you open for Vader too, one time?
Yeah, with DOD, we got to open for Vader. Yeah, and Internal Bleeding.
I think we've all played with Internal Bleeding, but they're fucking awesome. I just saw them in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, but at that time it was Vader, Internal Bleeding, Sacrificial Slaughter. Those guys were fucking sick.
Nice. Some more super chat. Shout out to you guys for helping donate to the band so we can make it across the pond. At $4.99 super chat. I hope to see you guys live someday and have you guys sign my Dark Insanity weed bag. We will definitely do that. It's funny. I forgot that I said that in the outro when I was talking about the merch. Because I always have the outro, I can just clip it and add it in. So I forgot that I even said we have Dark Insanity weed bags. And then in Milwaukee, people are coming up to me like, "Can you sign my weed bag?" Yeah, we have one.
They do their job.
I have my weed in the Dark Insanity weed bag. Get one.
Oh, I was asked, how much do you think it holds? Do you an ounce or a pound?
I mean, if you have it in a Ziploc, yeah, probably 2 ounces. You should be solid.
Do you just want the weed in there? I mean, you need a grinder, you need papers, a roller.
yeah.
I don't, like you have to think about
This man is prepared.
You have to think.
Get your Dark Insanity weed bag. Get your Terminator rolling papers, which they do have, and get your Motorhead weed. There you go. Now your metal is fun. They work.
Yeah, I mean, metal as fuck, dog. After I smoked that shit.
$1.99 super chat from Space Ghost. Hun says, "I'm gonna make a patch of the new artwork. It's badass." Hell yeah, go for it. Bootleg our shit. You know how stoked we'd be if we walked down the street and saw bootleggers with our shirt? We'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm appreciative.
$1.99 super chat from Rage Mage. Group decision on the spot. What's the cover song? If we were to cover one song, we're gonna do
The Hammer, right? Motorhead.
We were talking about doing the Hammer before, and then for some reason we just didn't do it.
We have to just learn it. That's what it is. That's it. We gotta learn it.
I rehearsed it, and Daniel didn't learn it.
Listen.
Thank
Listen, Linda.
Thank you.
Remember when you kicked him out of a band a long time ago?
Yeah, we know why.
We were talking about that, and then I've mentioned before, one time we did an improv like Metallica jam out of nowhere, and it was actually, and it was really sick. We did like a couple of them, I think, but and that was really fun. Just out of nowhere, we just started jamming them.
C standard, dude. In C standard.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be cool.
What was the cover we did? I don't know the name of it, but it was like a very quick song, like a minute and a half.
You Suffer, but why? Napalm Death.
Yeah.
When we did it? Oh, Motor Breath.
No.
We did.
Oh, your band. Oh.
No, he's saying which one?
Was it Mortician? No.
Oh, we did Mortician cover.
Oh, I forgot about
We
that.
actually played that like twice, maybe, but that was kind of the end of it. But it was pretty cool. It was fun.
I completely forgot we did a Mortician cover before.
Cremated, that song. Very easy.
There you go. If we had to, I'm making up this question myself. If we had to do a cover of a not metal song, what would we want to do?
Like in a metal version?
Yeah, and like us, like our style.
That's a good question.
Rod Stewart.
I mean,
Rod Stewart. What's that? I don't know. That he has a music video for it. I forget. That sexy lady or whatever the fuck he says in there.
wait, hum it. If you hum it, I might get it.
There you go. Come and touch me, you know.
Hey, stand up and dance.
No, you're asking too much.
Yeah, apparently, I guess a Rod Stewart song, "Dark Insanity," coming soon. Looks.
We're gonna play Maggie May.
We settled it.
Metal version.
Yeah.
Someone said "Espresso" by Sabrina Carpenter. How do you even know a name of one of her songs?
Probably already.
Well, he knew that too well.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Paul Bailoff would be pissed.
No, someone said you covered no suffer. No, we didn't cover you suffer. I was joking that if we play like Terminator, if we have a little bit of time left but not enough to do a song, I was joking we should cover that and be like, all right, we got one more song. It's a cover. Like, all right, thank you. Good night. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
I think we actually didn't we one time try to play the hammer? One time at the
We tried. Yeah, we did try to get it. At
but
some
we
point.
didn't like
We
go
didn't focus
through.
it.
Yeah,
we
all the
were
way through.
like jamming on it a few times.
Yeah.
We'll get it though.
there's something about like a finger flicking with the riff or something. The
I
guitar
don't
riff.
know. We gotta
Right.
look at it again.
He's very.
I might have been just too high when I did it. Maybe I got greened out, dude.
I'll pose a question to the audience, or not to us. What would your dream show for Dark Insanity be?
I mean, something definitely similar to Terminator. I mean, festivals that I've always
Besides the Terminator Beach stage.
right. I guess a main stage for sure at like a Vodkin or a Download or something like that would be fucking cool. A one-time thing that ever happened.
What about like a venue? Would that count in your line of question? Like, would there be a venue you'd like to play?
I'll leave it open. Like if you want to say festival.
Well, because I guess a festival is a venue in a way, right?
Well, a festival can be at a location.
Well, a specific one.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean. I guess if it had to be on like a big scale, it'd be like Vodkin Download. On a smaller scale, I wouldn't mind doing like Hollywood Palladium. Yeah, like the Forum, an arena. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. Something like that would be awesome. That'd be a
That'd be
dream.
a weird experience for sure.
I mean, it would be cool. I don't think they do any more shows there, but like playing at the Long Beach Arena would be pretty cool since we're from Long Beach.
Right.
I've seen some pretty cool shows there. Slayer fucking killed it back in the day there. Shit. I think Megadeth played there a couple times. I think it was a Gigantour, Gig Tour, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like Megadeth.
I feel like as far as like a venue, it would definitely be something in LA. Something about just playing in Los Angeles or like the county area in general. Probably like I think in a few years' time, the Forum seems attainable. I don't know, but that's just my optimism. It's my optimism for sure.
Maybe the YouTube theater. This Wyatt can see
Yeah,
it.
get enough
Talk to his executives.
Yo, add 3 more right there.
Yeah. I'm an affiliate.
Hi, you guys work for me. We're gonna play here tonight. Is that where we saw? I think King Diamond or Merciful Fate. Which
I think
it was one of them.
Was it King Diamond? With Overkill?
I think we've seen both of them.
I went to Merciful.
But there was one of them where they gave me VIP parking like for free, and for some King Diamond show at the YouTube Theater here in Inglewood. For some reason I got free VIP parking. I don't think the show was selling well, but we literally parked like right next to the door. It was fucking crazy.
Like, you could have fucking rolled up your car to the entrance, dude.
It was pretty much like that. Yeah, it was cool. For me, a dream location to play, I think would be Hellfest, just because that one like did so much for my metal journey, where I saw so many bands for the first. Like I saw Motorhead and Slayer there for not Slayer, but I saw Motorhead and Venom there, and a bunch of bands for the first time. So I've traveled there as a fan so many times, and it meant so much to attend it that I think if I was playing on any of the stages there, any of the 10 fucking stages they have now, I would be like, holy shit, I'm gonna cry.
Because you're not only there, but you're playing it. So it's like even a better.
Yeah, well, Terminator was like that too. Like Terminator was definitely a
this
dream
time
come
too,
true.
I'm glad that we get to fucking do it again, you know?
Yeah, Terminator was definitely crazy. All of us on stage were like, whoa, there's people moshing to our songs, and There's a crowd and shit. It was. Now that I'm thinking back on it, it was cool to see people like cheering like way back on the beach and stuff. Yeah, that was my important question. Space Ghost Hunter for $1.99 says, "I'll message you on IG. I'll make you guys patches." We're definitely open to talking about it. See if that works out, because I would like some patches. You guys should do a tour with Casket Robbery. I would be down. Their band I saw in Milwaukee, and they're sick. Oh, nice. So that's a good question for us. For you guys, what's a band that you'd want to tour with that you think we'd actually fit well with?
I guess like up and coming big band or like anything. That we would fit with and be cool. I guess like the new and up and coming bands, it would be cool to do like a Frozen Soul.
I was kind of thinking that.
Yeah, like as far as newer bands to tour with, I think Frozen Soul would be sick. A band called Maw, they're pretty fucking sick. Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I'm playing that show, not really.
Yeah. His band's playing, but he's not.
I'll be at Terminator.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Terminator.
Terminator.
So, wait, two of your bands are playing at the same time?
Yeah.
There you go. How many sets have you played in a night? At like the most of?
I remember one time it was 2, but then the buddy, Dylan did 3 because he was in the other band.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I think, because Dylan, he's Daniel's drummer in Disciples of Death, and then he also does Pythagoras, and then Guillotine, and then we did some kind of sequence like that. And yeah, I think the most for me was 2, and then the drummer that we had, he did a triple set.
I did 3 that night too.
Oh, you did?
Because I played in a Scoopa that night.
Oh shit! Yeah, there you go.
So that was my trio.
Yeah,
That's
there you
it.
That wasn't the same night we did Dark Insanity and DOD back to back.
This is Marshall's memorial or the show we did when he first passed.
Yeah. Yeah, what band would you want Dark Insanity tour with?
I'm gonna have to pass.
No, he hates all bands that he doesn't play in.
I mean, as far as like a band being on the same lineup, I don't know. Like personally, for me, I've always wanted to play like on the same bill as Foo Fighters. Like that's just.
I don't know if we'd match that.
But they have been on festivals that's had metal bands. Yeah. Like I think I think they were on the same bill as Testament or something at one point, but I don't know. They know more bands, and I don't know. I trust them. So
we play Download and Foo Fighters headline. One of my answers is honestly what Shay said here. Dark Insanity with Frozen Soul and Crypto would be sick. That's honestly, that's like would be one of my dream ones.
My other band, Pythagoras, got to play with Crypto. We opened for them. Oh yeah. So definitely sick. Yeah. There
you go. What were the other questions? There was actually a good question here that I wanted to get to. Not good at gaming. Well, that sucks for you. Says, what order do you write parts of the songs? How do we come up with songs? What is written first, and how does it go?
I would say riffs. I mean, usually me and Tien will put together something. If we don't have it in advance, sometimes we come up with it on the spot, improv with Alex. Sometimes I'll randomly be fiddling around and I'll be like, hey, Alex, play a beat to this riff, and just to kind of try it around. That's literally how our newest one just came about. Fucking around, just coming with the idea of, hey, we want to make a song that sounds like this, and literally we wrote a song exactly the way we did. Exactly. So I would say through riffing mainly first, kind of vibing it out, trying to see if this riff even would like it, how it's starting. So So I think Tian couldn't contest to that too. That mainly riffs, right?
Yeah, it's usually been yeah. Sometimes we step into the studio. Daniel just kind of he's like looks at Alex. He's like, "Hey, follow this really quick," and then sometimes if the vibes are there, as far as like kind of like, all right, let's kind of progress on this tune. We'll do it because sometimes there are some materials that we do and it just kind of uh, just doesn't make any song. It's just like a random jam. But yeah, generally it's been kind of that notion. And then sometimes it would be like Daniel would take his guitar home, just randomly jam. Same with me. I'll jam on my acoustic bass and just kind of just at least get a riff going, and then just kind of just build off that. Yeah, and it's cool just having Wyatt there, just stand around and look.
Wow. Into the roasting part of the show.
So basically,
It was a great
he'd be looking cute.
He'd be looking
Wait,
cute.
wait a minute.
Move this man!
He made the boo this man. Yeah, it's always refreshing just walking in and not really knowing what to expect, and they have something kind of already cooking and they present it to me, and usually like I'm the decider, right? No, I'm just kidding. But sometimes there'll be occasions where we have like multiple unfinished songs and we'll just kind of keep jumping to either one, just slowly progressing each one at the same time, or sometimes we'll just focus on one if it's like really like the juices are flowing, and sometimes it just like it'll streamline to like the finish line. And most times like with our songs in the past, like that's how it's been, like unless there was like already a song that you already had, like but early on.
I think it like raw. We've had songs that did take us longer than we wanted it to, but it turned out better that way.
Yeah,
because if we feel like if you rush it and you force it to come out or be done or whatever, it's just not gonna probably be how it could be better, right? If you just give it a time, if it can't happen, it can't happen. We can't find the riff.
That shit had to cook a little longer.
Yeah, Raw took us quite a bit to write.
Yeah.
Even Tian's song writing. We have a song right now that we're writing that Tian mainly wrote the entire. I mean, he wrote the entire thing, and it is a very technical, very cool fucking song. But it's something that's been taking me and him of just trial and error, trying different riffs. It sounds like it fits, but we got to try it with Alex, and then we try it with Alex, and it's like, oh, it fits, but but we know it can be better, or we know it can get to a point that it's like badass. That's the main thing. I feel like we kind of feel it when when it feels right,
And then and I do come into it last because I just stand around looking cute the whole time.
But when you see you are typing that time. You're recording. Yeah. He does a good job having his phone out. Recording.
Oh, now they're like, no, we're joking.
He's not completely useless.
I do carry shit at shows, actually.
Right.
A lot of singers don't.
Right.
But no, I usually.
I mean, our sweaters, I guess.
Damn. Do I have another thing to play for that? You know what?
Oh shit.
This is me at band practice every single time. Just
You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it! You won't.
why?
We wouldn't say shit, but we're already there most of the time. Lately, it's been this full.
Oh, don't start, bro. That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Wasn't it at our last show we said this next song is something, and then somebody else started playing a different one,
It was this guy.
and we all had to catch on and be like, "That's not the song we said."
Wasn't it that one thing where like we ended up playing that one song and then it was okay?
Well, it ended up being okay because we fucking realized, but yeah, it was you.
My bad.
Get it right.
It took me up until I think right before the chorus. I was like, "Wait, this is not the song that I said it was." You just you just hit automatic mode sometimes. Players fuck up. We got a $5 super chat from Bad Fish 419 says, "I just got Nemophilia tickets for next week. What do you think about the Japanese metal scene catching on in the US? Any favorites? Any thoughts on the Japs coming over?"
I mean, I like Sabbath from Japan, the thrash band, the black thrash band. Metal Lucifer. I mean, those guys have been here before, but I do know what they mean. I think there's a new and up and coming band. I don't know if they're from. I think they're from Japan, called Cruelty. I think they're from Asia, right? That band. I thought they were. But I know there's a pretty sick death metal festival that I would love us to play over there. It's, I think, Osaka Fest or something like that. Osaka Death Fest or something. I've seen something like that, but they get some cool ass fucking bands, bro. I think they get I think Unholy Grave is a Japanese band from over there. But yeah, dude, the Japan's always pumped out some fucking cool fucking
underground singers.
Oh yeah, and punk as well. There's probably some cool punk over there. I just can't think of it off the top of my dome.
Yeah, the most respectful punk rockers in Japan. But currently with Japanese metal, there's a lot of like K-pop influence, like baby metal and stuff like that. But they've always had like crazy underground, like thrash and punk goes hardcore out there.
The ones that with that band that would have their fans get on the floor and do the cockroach shit.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think so.
Infested Warfare. No, Infested some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I forget their names. But yeah, they used to have all their fans go on the floor, do like a cockroach mosh pit.
And then Psy is I think they're Japanese, and they just announced a tour. They're a fucking awesome band. Do you have any Japanese bands you like?
I don't. I mean, besides the music that you hear just in like a shuffle playlist or whatever that comes on, it does sound good. There's definitely talent coming from there and from all parts of Asia. But yeah, I've definitely heard, and it's amazing.
Do you have any favorite Japanese songs besides Godzilla?
No.
No, yeah. It would be cool to explore more of like the underground scene out there too, because since there's so much talk of like the big stuff out there. Oh, I would love to go out there. That would be sick. My friend lives in Singapore, and it looks fucking incredible. Like, we're coming soon. Dark Insanity playing in Dubai, playing in Japan, playing in Singapore.
We should for sure Bay Area, dude. That's more. I mean, as far as current, like maybe this year later on, or whatever. Bay Area, Arizona, maybe again. Vegas, if we can find somewhere over there. You know, hitting up the local or nearby local Flagstaff. There was a cool scene when I played out there, dude. Really fucking cool. Shout out to Flagstaff, dude. For reals. That scene over there was sick.
Yeah. What was I getting to? Sake Fest. That would fuck you up.
I think it was like a Osaka something. I don't know.
Osaka?
It wasn't an A, but it's in Japan.
Like okay. I'm assuming you probably don't speak Japanese.
No, but it was like ASU K, I think, or SK. I'll look
yeah. Or something. Okay. I would be down for that. The huge music scene over there, though, like psychobilly, even in Japan. Japanese psychobilly sounds awesome. That sounds fucking cool, actually. Yeah. I love Mad Sin. They're an awesome band.
Dude, I listen to a lot of psychobilly. A lot of my homies I used to roommate with were in psychobilly bands. So it's cool. Yeah, psychobilly is cool as fuck. They used to have this thing called Cyclone down here at the Marina Pacifica, at this hotel down here in Long Beach, and it was just like an all-day psychobilly festival. They used to have like bands like the Sharks, Batmobile, Iguana Bats. I'm not too sure. It was that hotel that they demolished now. It's good. Yeah. But yeah, dude, psychobilly, especially over here, is pretty cool.
Especially like Long Beach in general is like punk, ska, psychobilly, yeah. I wanted to get Jen commented. Daniel wants to play in Ecuador.
I mean, fuck yeah, dude, they got a sick ass metal.
I mean, I would play everywhere. Yeah, literally.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Metal scene over there.
I think Chile's where the president's metalhead. Yeah, we could do that. We got a $20 super chat from Drunken Jedi. He did more shots. Thank you, sir. Cheers to the Drunken Jedi. Beers on me, boys. They appreciate it very, very much. Argoth says, love the new song. Playing Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're down.
Yeah, dude.
There's nowhere that like we don't want to play where we'd be like, no.
Just go there. How long can we be
buddies
there?
in Wisconsin, so we could crash over there.
We could definitely go.
Yeah.
You know, we could figure something out.
Yeah.
It has to be planned out, organized correctly by a good promoter, and you know, that's mainly the biggest thing in a band too, is just finding a good promoter. Not even finding just a show when you go on tour. It's finding one that's going to actually go through with all the stuff you actually need to, because you don't want to travel all that way and you show up and then there's no one, the venue is not even aware that there's a fucking show that night. Yeah. I've seen nightmare stories of happening to bands. They show up, promoter bails, or I've played a show in TJ where the promoter, there was a band called the Meat Shits from Oregon, traveled all the way down there on tour, and they came down because obviously the promoter wanted them. They didn't have to come to Mexico to play that, and then they played, and they were like, "Oh well, we gave you guys food and beer. That was your payment." But it's like, well, then why agree? Like for us, he didn't pay us like a little bit of because we asked just for gas money since we were coming down. And then the main band, I even told him, dude, at least pay them what you owe them because that's fucked up. Like they're a touring fucking band, bro. Like they have to go somewhere else beyond this. And $400 that he was supposed to give, that's not a little bit that they can use that, you know. And it wasn't like the show they made it up on like merch because it wasn't like the show was like that great promoted, you know. So
they didn't make it up at the bar.
There's a lot of factors. That's why it's not so easy just to get up and go, right?
Yeah. And like I said, we don't mind, you know, investing to play a show, but if it's to play to an empty bar to nobody, then it's like, well, fuck. Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing. If we could do it here, why go miles away to go do the same exact thing, you know?
Yeah, but
it's also attempted. We know even when you tour as a small band, it can still happen. It's just the fact of having it as organized as possible. Right?
Oh yeah.
You know?
And it's everyone with jobs and everything has to plan around that and shit.
Doable, for sure.
We're not a signed band. We don't take corporate money. Not yet. I did take I took some free couches though, so we're working up to it.
They're warming you up.
Yeah. Shay Mooney says Asakusa Death Fest in Tokyo.
I think that might be
Asakusa.
Yeah, something like that.
I would love to go there. That'd be dope.
That was spot on because I could.
Space Ghost Hunter says tour with Peeling Flesh. Well, tell them that. If they ask, we'll say yes. That's what I told Josta. He said we'll book us for Milwaukee Metal Fest next year. I was like, if the offer comes in, we're down. Haven't heard anything yet, but I thought of a good question since we were talking about shitty shows. What is the worst show each of you guys played? That should come up with some good stories. To the anything worse than that?
Unfortunately, I had a recent one. We played the Sounds of Silence, meaning we didn't play at all. We traveled all this way and 2 hours away from where we're at. Well, 3 with traffic. And yeah, we didn't play. It was just, again, how Daniel was explaining here, just, promoter not communicating with the different bands, being able to backline things, you know. So it's just like when I get there, you know, it's the supposed band that should share the bass cab. They didn't even have a bass cab. It was like a monitor speaker powered, and it's like what's this? And then at the end, that band just ended up taking off and just kind of like not even leaving me anything to play with. So just a shit show. Yeah, not fun. Probably the worst one that as of now, because you know normally we play a show, somebody either fucks up horribly, but shit, we didn't even get to fucking play. Yeah. We just went to eat pizza 2 hours away from our hometown.
Was it bomb though?
As mediocre.
I have a crazy story though. I am actually my vocalist that unfortunately he's not in the band in DOD. His first show actually, he mid set I got in a 5-on-5 rumble because my girlfriend actually was involved in some altercation. The pit, you know, people get pissed, they don't know how to handle the pit, and you know, drinks are flowing, all that kind of shit. So I had to get involved. Short story, it ended up there's a video where it's like a 5-on-5, 5 of my homies, 5 mid set. And then as soon as it's done, I have a ripped shirt. They get kicked out because it was our homie Caesar from Guillotine's place called The Forest in North Long Beach at this time. Yeah, that's what and yeah, see, and yeah, oh yeah, Tian was there too. Yeah, and came back, played 3 more songs, and then we ended the set. I still play.
So like in the middle of the song, you fucking got off stage and.
Yeah, no, literally, I stopped the guys. I'm like, something's. I could tell. I saw it was Jen, and like obviously something was going wrong, and so I stopped. I told him, hold on, because you know, I've seen fights mid sets before, and it was not my people. Sorry, but I'm not gonna. Yeah. Unless they're getting fucking destroyed and they take a fucking safety thing. You know, I don't want to see someone get. You know, die like or some shit, but. For the most part, especially in the backyard scene, you know, bro, shit happens all the time. But this was different. And so that was, I think the only time I've ever had to stop mid-set, get down, and then be like, let's play two, three more. I cut it short. I was like, let's play 2, 3 more and just fucking call it. Damn. With the ripped shirt, titty out, and everything.
If you find video of that, I'll put that in one of my videos.
Yeah, no, I Jen used to have it. I'll see if we can find it.
That's crazy.
Nothing like that has ever happened to me, but I remember I invited a coworker to one of my shows, and he was down for it. So we're like driving hella far already. I think it's like in Riverside County, probably, or maybe Corona or some shit. All I remember is the road in which the house was, because it was like. Well, it wasn't a backyard show; it was a front yard show, which is very weird to me. But it was like a dirt and gravel road, like just somewhere middle of nowhere.
The front is the back,
right?
The side is the front or the back.
Where's the bathroom? Well, just choose a corner. I think I was like. Okay with the show. It was pretty late at night already. No lights, no nothing. I remember pulling up and I didn't bring my snare stand, and they're like, we got a cinder block. I'm like, all right. Right. Like it was just dead. And yeah, and I was like, I guess, and just to kind of play, right? I just felt so bad because everything was going to shit. And I invited my homie, and he's like, no, it's all, he's trying to be a sport. He's like, dude, it's all good. It's all good. You guys are about to play, right? Cool. And I think as we're getting into like the first song, the cops pull up, and everyone's like just scattering around because obviously wouldn't be a show without a fucking NOS tank or some shit or underage drinking possibly at the time. And yeah, it was just like, I don't know. I guess back then you don't, well, at least I didn't. You're not necessarily thinking about that all too much. You're just so excited to be playing a show, and then you're just like pulling up. You're like, oh, okay, that's why like not a lot of people say yes to this. But I mean, you learn from those type of mistakes, and hopefully you make better decisions on where and who you're dealing with. And if you're thinking about that ahead in time, just plan, and yeah, it'll turn out okay.
Yeah, Rocket just got in the shot. He's joined the chat now. Sup, Rocket?
Yeah.
He's the most metal person in here. For me, I mean, for worst show that I actually played, it really wasn't like what he's just playing to the bartender and that's it. But playing, well, a show that I didn't play, but my friends were playing, and I was like the roadie for them. I always like carried their shit and set up and everything. I was unofficial member of the band, but it was some backyard show. It was better than a front yard. There actually was a backyard, but oh, yeah, everybody loves Rocket. You guys can leave now and just let Rocket be on camera. And we'll let this go for another like 2 hours, and then it'll just be Rockets. Don't scare him away, fool. Yeah, you can't move too quickly. But no, my friend's band was playing this backyard show, and we pull up, and I think the house had like broken windows. They didn't have any equipment, but my friends and me like were the ones that brought it was either PA or one of the big speakers they were relying on. But the house was a total shit show. I think there was like cement, and then the people there I heard were watching a snuff film when people like walked in, like, hey, we're ready to play. Snuff film is not a legal film. Not in a good way. But so I think before the rest of my friend's band showed up, it was like me, the bass player, and a couple of the other guys. And we're looking around and like, I don't think we're doing this show. Like it was supposed to be a festival of local bands. It was like 10 local bands, and it was a shitty backyard show where it was just like, it seemed like an abandoned house practically. So we decided to bail with either, I don't remember if it was the PA or something they would have needed for the other bands. And my friends were like, no, we're leaving. And as we were walking out, the guys who were watching the snuff film, who were running the show, we were like, hey, where are you guys going? And we're like, oh, we're leaving. They're like, you're leaving? And the bass player for my friend's band was like, yeah. And he's like, are you fucking serious? And he goes, I'm fucking serious. Yeah. And just like super calmly said it like that. And we just walked out and drove away. And yeah, that was a show that we didn't play because it was sketch. I think it was in Sacramento or somewhere like that. It was definitely a Northern California place. Yeah, playing a fucking Halloween house, basically a meth house, pretty much. Rocket merch win. When I get back into my merch store, then I can make some Rocket merch. For the album cover, we should have Rocket on it. Will sell a lot of copies. Yeah, he'll come to a show. Wyatt, do you and your better half like brewing beer? I don't have a better half. I'm one shitty hole altogether. No, I don't think so. You guys don't brew beer.
Nah, Bill does.
Oh yeah,
Basis of Disciples of Death. Definitely brews beer. He Bill's good beer. Had it a few times, and it's pretty good. Tien can contest. He has also had Bill's beer.
It's good Bill beer. Bill good beer.
Bill good beer. That's hilarious.
Actually, yeah. In the near future, a couple months, we probably he's gonna bring over his kid, and yeah, we'll probably get some brewing going. Most likely focus on either the pale, either IPA or stout. We'll see. Maybe do two different batches of some stuff.
How come Disciples of Death hasn't made the beer with Bill shit.
Right.
Make money.
Fucking up.
Yeah. Jen said Bill's beer is sick or is good.
Yeah.
Bill's beer sick. Whack it on a t-shirt. That's simple enough. Yeah. He's the type of person who'd go with that name too. Yeah. That's how the channel name Wyatt's Metal. I mean, I never expected it to take off in any type of way. I was trying to think of a name and I was like, Wyatt's Metal is funny. Just quick. Blah. I was like, I could name the metal, blah, whatever. And I was just like, nah. And then it took off hella big. So it's like, shit. Yeah.
You think people that I don't know, abbreviate stuff would think it'd be like, where are you at metal instead of Wyatt's?
Oh.
I have no idea. I didn't think of it that way.
Oh shit!
And some people are like, "What the fuck kind of name is Wyatt?" And I just oh shit!
You know what?
No, I have a weird ass name.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
That's for you.
Yeah, no, I didn't expect that.
Got a friend of mine recently played a university party in Nottingham, UK. Back garden stage made of wood pallets, and it was somehow sponsored by Monster Energy and Jägermeister. You just play on a floating raft out in the UK and just put like sponsored by. I'll take a Monster sponsorship. Shit, is that how it finally happens?
Right.
I'll take a hometown.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the World Cup?
Dude, listen. All right, hold on. Listen. I'm Ecuadorian, Argentinian, and then we're born here. First of all, hold on. I'm in the middle of talking about Ecuador. Fool. Look, I'm from Ecuador. That was a devastating loss that we just took. I'm pissed. Go England. I hope they beat Mexico. So, but I mean, my main team still that I'm from, Argentina, USA, still in it. We have a good chance of listen, Jen. I see your comment. Ecuador. You guys got lucky. They got killed. I got a little booty tickled with that one. That's pretty nuts. But yeah, Argentina, USA.
Unfortunately, my family's nation didn't make it. Chile sucks. They were good at one point.
He can say it. It's okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's within the last couple days, this round of 32 has been kind of crazy, you know, because you see one of the head like knockout teams like scoring a lot, and then all of a sudden they lose to Paraguay in penalties, you know.
No, that was a crazy fucking match.
So it's just like, whoa. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a cool turnout, you know. I foresee definitely France being somewhere near the finals. They've been pretty on top of, you know, what they need to do. I'm kind of curious to see that Croatia match, but I think it already happened. I don't know. It might be today or later on today. I don't know. But because I think a couple years ago it was like France, Croatia.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, folks.
Oh, Portugal won.
Portugal won.
2-1.
Portugal.
Against who?
Croatia.
Croatia got what?
Croatia lost.
Croatia. See ya.
First of all, sorry, Daniel, that Ecuador lost. We didn't want to do it.
That's fucking crazy.
No,
It wasn't personal.
my dad's from Mexico, so I go from Mexico. My mom's Guatemalan. They didn't even qualify. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, non-qualifying.
Fine.
Sorry, I had a little
No, it's fun. We're relatively the closest stadium to us is SoFi, so we're definitely seeing like a influx of tourism going on, and it's fun. Tourism. Tourism.
You sounded like
I'm sorry. It's fun to see people from all parts of the world just come and, I mean, just celebrate all their countries and all the things we have like related with each other. It's fucking awesome. I think Mexico has a chance for Sunday's game. Hopefully, I know there's been talks about elevation and altitude and how there's an advantage, but I don't give up. But it's be fun. We'll see what happens.
Nah, it's gonna be cool. And all just for the fun of it, it is cool. This World Cup's been sick as fuck. All the games have been pretty fantastic, bro. I don't know why have you been watching?
No, actually.
Fucking poser.
The only bit I watched was the America game yesterday when we were at practice, which was good. Yeah, it's funny because usually I would root for Iceland, but America's been kicking ass. Yeah, I mean, like other years I would, because like other years America's other times, but not that far. But no, because America was always like a joke when it came to European football. And then this year, out of nowhere, they bought a legit team of people who aren't from America. But, yeah, but I've told these guys that one thing I used to like to do back when I would drink a lot and party. When I was in Europe, I would go to different bars during games, and whichever country I liked better, I would just root for that one. Be like, yeah. I'm like, I don't know shit about any of the players or, scores or anything, but I'm just like, I like that country better. Yeah. So I might do that on Sunday because right next to me is a sports bar. And you said that's when the Mexico-England game is? Yeah, on Sunday. And there's a bunch of English people here. That bar's been packed before for English games. So I feel like that one's probably going to be lit as fuck. Yeah, Gallagher's. So that would probably be lit. I'm trying
to go tomorrow to see Argentina play at a watch party type of. It's always badass like that.
Yeah.
When they had that shit on Pine recently here in Long Beach, they had a big ass TV screen outside. That's cool. And so it'd get packed as shit.
See, like I can get into it with everyone else because it's just fun with all the people and everything. Yeah. I don't tip.
Throwing people in the air.
Yeah. Like I don't give a shit about like actual players or anything, but.
They fucking drop him. He's out. He knocked out. Like, what do you think, dude?
Ole, 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 ole. Hear that at festivals all the time. How do you pronounce my name, Wyatt?
Where are you at?
Where you at?
Where you at?
Wyatt. Quiet. Shut up.
You've been told that before.
Yeah, I have. Quiet Wyatt Riot. I don't know. That should have been the name of the channel. I'll do a glam metal channel and call it that. Yeah. Where are you at, Metal?
I think he's trying to come partners.
I know.
Yeah, I have a lot of ideas for the channel. Just let me sit down and talk to you about it.
One of them, dude. Where you're at?
See, I caught an audience that was all like, "How do you pronounce that? Is it where you at, Metal?"
Yeah, exactly. See,
adding interest into the channel. That's true. To take you on as a full-time partner.
Where you at?
Yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. What's other breaking stories? Tell me who you voted for. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I meant like talk about something else.
Go check out the single. Check out our socials. Check us out.
I'm gonna play the single again here in a moment, but yeah.
Okay, let's listen to it with them.
Okay.
For another time.
come up with some last minute questions if you like. We're going to play the single real quick and then we'll comment on it afterward and keep it going for a minute. Take it away, us. Chicka Chicka. That was the new single from Dark Insanity. This is not from Dark Insanity, but it's what I play after every awesome. Have I shown you guys the Gun Drummer clip?
I don't think I've seen the clip, but is it the one with the Pantera?
Yeah.
I heard it when I was.
Well, I'm going to play it now in celebration of awesomeness. Not only do I want him to cover one of our songs, I want him to feature on a song. I want to write a song with gun parts and have him like actually record it. That would be fucking cool. But yeah, hope you all dig the new single. We played musical chairs during it, if you couldn't tell. What comments we missed? People said so good. Reminds me of early Beach Boys.
Oh, hey, remember when we played that anniversary? Technically, we played with the Beach Boys.
Did you?
Hey,
There was, I forgot what remember it was, but he was like 16 or 14 or 15 when he joined the band, but he was only in it for like a year or so. But yeah, it was back in 2011 when we first started the band. I forgot how we got it.
I don't know how we got it, but it was at And well, we at the time, did you live in Hawthorne or were you living? I lived in Hawthorne, but I know that. But yeah, okay, he was nearby, and we had just started our first band, and randomly our first show is at Hawthorne High School where the Beach Boys went, and they just so happened one of the members on, like, I think his kids or some shit, they played. He was in the Beach Boys, like he said, for like at a certain point. And so since he went to high school with them there, yeah.
Well, yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah, it was all that. Pretty fun show. Yeah, it was our first show, and I think there was like cars. There was also a car show going on in the parking lot, but yeah, it was very, yeah, it was very cool. I think
There you go.
Yeah, it was a really it was our drum riser.
That's what we're used to. Yes, a drum riser. Why don't we do one more question before wrapping it up, since we don't end talking about the Beach Boys? Where was it? Oh. Got this idea from Metal Rejection. Should people wear band shirts from bands they don't listen to? Yes or no?
Wear what you want. I don't care.
It's kind of weird, especially if you might not like the content. And
That's true.
No, don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. I kind of agree with Alex. Like, I don't personally care too much. Like, if someone wears a shirt, I'm not questioning whether they know it. But I think that most of the time I'm purchasing a shirt, it's because like I know something about it, or I guess you can buy a shirt because you like the art. But typically with music, if I like the art, I'm gonna check out the music as well. Like if that's attached to it already, like that's the reasoning. Yeah. I think for the most part, I mean, I kind of agree. You should kind of know what you're buying on that part.
I would say also by the artwork. That's how many bands were discovered by people buying vinyls and stuff. So like it goes both ways. This is just kind of like the updated version of that. But yeah, if you're buying it because it looks cool, I mean, yeah, just
no, that's cool too.
Yeah, do what you want. Do what you want.
Not that I would care, but like I think maybe you should like look it up. Maybe you will find a song from that band that you like or not. I don't know. I mean, but if you don't like them, it's kind of, I mean, I don't know. I've never went and been like, I don't like that band. Let me go buy a shirt.
Like, it suck. I want to remember it.
Yeah.
I mean, in most times it's like you find like a Slayer shirt like in Nordstrom or some shit. Yeah. Randomly, I don't know.
Or like if some bands like are throwing out, their shirts or something. But like I can see, if a girl's wearing her boyfriend's shirt and she doesn't know the band, then that's understandable. Like I don't think it should be a crime you can't wear a shirt of a band you don't know. But I agree that it would just be weird. I don't understand why you would want to if you don't know the band, if you're not familiar with it.
Right. Like if you wouldn't purchased it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
If you have a shitty ex and you stole it from them and that was their favorite shirt, then okay, respect. But
that's like if I went and bought like metalcore shirts knowing that I don't like any of these bands.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's a good question, actually, because I get asked all the time, how come I don't like metalcore? Do you not like metalcore? And if so, why not?
No, it's never been my thing. Not that I haven't given it a chance. I've listened to multiple bands that are in different genres of metal, and it's just not my thing. It comes down to the vocals, the way they do it.
That's what I say.
Is a big. I mean, that's a big one for me. Just because I know what I like, and it's just I don't know. It never just pertained to me. It just never caught my attention. If anything, it drew me out.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when I realized what I like more of, the more underground sounding shit, all that kind of stuff. But it just never. I'm not trying to knock on it. I'm pretty sure there's some talented musicians and all that, but it's not my thing, man, for sure. Yeah.
likewise, definitely not my thing. But if there's a friend that we're hanging out with and they bump it, that's cool. It's like I'll listen to it, and like Daniel mentioned, it's like just kind of taking notes on like the reasons why you kind of just don't like the specific vibe of it, I guess, because again, sometimes it could be vocals or just how many times they do things where it just kind of like you don't know where it starts and where it ends or whatnot. You definitely need good definition in what you're doing. But if it's just kind of like just kind of really really prolongs what you're listening to, it's just like, wow, okay, cool.
See, it's not just me. I'm not just a hater.
I don't know why I'm not. Sorry.
I don't necessarily have an opinion towards the music. There are some riffs that are pretty catchy, not gonna lie, but I don't really go out of my way to listen to it. But but also, I'm kind of just staying in my lane, just classic rock mostly, and little funk and R&B in there.
There you go. I love funk music. That's what I'm listening to all the time. When it comes to metal or music at all, I love groove and just that like thing that grabs you. What? I think we should do 3 more questions, if that's cool with y'all, and then we'll wrap it up. Because this one I thought was really good, and I didn't want to dodge it. Juan Garcia says, how would I go about finding band members nowadays? Craigslist and Facebook is all I know. For me personally, I use Craigslist. And that was because I didn't know anyone here because I'd moved here to a new area. My friends I knew were already in bands. I asked them. But so when I didn't know anyone or the scene at all, I just went to Craigslist and looked. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, that band ended up not working out, but I met all these guys through that, and then this band has worked out. So
And we've always been close.
yeah.
Always welcoming.
Yeah. Always letting me pass out after taking dabs on the door.
Sleep on the dirty beer stained floor as much as you want.
No, y'all were really like welcoming and awesome right away. Like I'd never felt any type of weird like shit or anything. Yeah.
At that time you drank. Marshall drank a lot. I mean, we all drank a lot at that time. Remember, we would do on Tuesdays we would get fucked up. Remember? I don't know.
the fucking was it the gravity bomb or
We had Bill used to mix. Remember Four Roses and High West, and we would have. I forget what we were, High Titty. Yeah, High Titties. It was called.
That's horrible.
There's a picture of Marshall actually that we have of him. Like literally a tray of fucking shots, and that was like derivative from our Tuesdays. Every practice we would get smashed.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
I don't think I was ever sober in Ixomi.
Yeah, man. Dude, I never forget your first show. Dude, remember at Area 51?
Yeah, I remember the show.
Dude, you guys killed.
Oh yeah, thanks.
Killed it.
That's good to hear.
Hey, Marshall would ride you guys hard on those practices.
Yeah, but that was good.
Yeah,
It was.
I remember walking in and you guys would sound so.
Yeah.
I
No.
was like, holy shit.
It definitely worked me up to the vocalist, the half-assed vocalist I am today.
You gotta do it.
But the question we're talking about: how do I join a band? Get fucked up. Any suggestions?
Well, definitely if you're looking for a specific type of metal genre, obviously check out some shows, talk to the people that are there, because most likely there's going to be a drummer, a bass player, guitarist, but more guitarists than bass players, drummer here and there. If it's finding a drummer that's really good without other bands is like kind of finding a unicorn, I guess.
That's true.
Because most good drummers definitely have other projects already.
110%.
But yeah, it's just definitely hit up your local scene, support it, and it'll treat you good because you'll find some doors.
Yeah. 110% agree with what he's saying. No, for real. Hitting up your local scene. That's how I did it. Being involved, knowing who the promoters are, going supporting those same shows that you would want to be on. Go and support the ones. Let's say I get it. You can't make it every night, but make an effort to. If the problem is not finding people, definitely if you go out there and make it known and using social media, add those people. Those people also know other people, and it kind of just grows from there. And then once you play in a band, you start meeting other bands, right? And then you get cool with those people, and so get yourself out there, getting known that you even play guitar, because maybe people don't even know to reach out to you because they not even aware, right? So and like your scenario, no one was aware that you were a vocalist or liked metal, right? You went on Craigslist, found it, and then it drove you to finding other people. So he's a prime example of just even putting yourself out there in ways. It might be awkward, it might be, because some people, not all Craigslist posts probably are like, maybe they're weird ass people, you don't know, bro. Like, so
I do feel like I got kind of lucky that Tomy was awesome until it didn't work out. Right. But then everything with us has been awesome too. Like, we've had no drama or anything. But I'm not aware of any band meetings. But that's what I was gonna say. Is the best way to find bandmates or eventual bandmates is to put yourself out there and not hold yourself back, being afraid that like you're not good enough, if you're afraid that you're going to look stupid or that you're just going to suck and you shouldn't waste your time, that is how you will never find people. You have to be willing to suffer maybe what you feel is a little bit of embarrassment. You might not even be embarrassing,
and
but
not like everything either. Like, it's just the fact of doing it, right?
Just the fact of showing that like you're willing to put in the effort.
Regardless of the outcome, is the fact of trying.
Just be able to put yourself out there. Any comment on how to find bandmates?
I mean, I was always part of a really a very tight-knit group of people that always like made music together, no matter kind of what genre. So like in that part, I've been very like blessed. But I mean, as far as being the one like trying to maybe start a band or going about asking around, like sometimes like I'll get asked and it's just like not the right moment, not the right time. But other times, like if I was really interested in starting a group, I would just like dead ass like ask, and it would be friends and also other bands that I've come across and players, and it's not necessarily like a poaching type deal. I would just be like, hey, like I'm interested in playing this type of music, like what's good. And like Wyatt said, maybe it isn't embarrassing, or maybe it is trying to just go out of your way to put yourself out there and just kind of
trying to sell yourself.
Like
when you go do a job interview, right? That's
right.
really comfortable because you're trying to sell yourself. It's almost the same concept though. You're trying, even though they might not go with you or not like it, it's the fact of just trying. Right? You gotta attempt.
I would say also just on the musicianship side of it, like if you're trying to maybe play in another group, another band, or you're eyeing someone, just stay on top of your craft. Sometimes people will be like on the outside, kind of just like waiting for a moment to maybe ask you, or maybe no one ever does because you're that good. And I don't know, but just stay on top of your craft. Always try to put yourself out there, and most importantly, like there's a common goal. Like you're just trying to make cool music with awesome people. That's what it comes down to. And when you finally get that, like sky's the limit, bro.
Yeah. Ditto. Let's do one more question because it's getting late and I'm getting hungry. You know how I am. I get hungry after a couple minutes. I haven't had Taco Bell in over a year. I have a Taco Bell patch actually I got from Milwaukee Metal Fest. That's really funny. This will be the last question, spicy one. What are your metal hot takes? Your opinions that might not be shared by others that go against the grain. I'm known for it on this channel. We already all dissed metalcore, so one that isn't metalcore. Do, 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 do.
Can you give us some hot takes to take?
Can I borrow some?
I'm trying to think of like.
Is there like a big band everyone loves that you hate?
No, because everyone I know loves it.
Damn. He just likes whatever's popular.
No, as in like other fellow metal people. I'm like, I mean, hot takes. I don't know.
Like mine is that I think metal can be too close-minded and hive-minded at times when it praises itself on being embracing who you are and do whatever you want and stay true to yourself, and then bands are crippled by their managers and can't say certain things. And
now you said that, okay. In the local metal scene, for sure, I've seen where they do try to say like it's like a metal family, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, at least not so much now, but definitely coming up in different scenes, like the LA, Hawthorne, Lenox, Inglewood area, also playing South Central, all that kind of stuff. I mean, at that time, it was definitely like, if that's your homie, I'm gonna go support that. You're not really like going to support other bands. Like the community part of it sometimes isn't what it is made to be. You even heard big bands. I've heard Deceased talk about this, about like Morbid Angel being a certain way towards them. Yeah, like just little, like, you know, like rock star shit. You know, like they got to a certain level, so now they kind of treat certain bands.
bands like that.
Right. That and I think that exists also on the lower level where there is some thing, and I think that for sure, because you'll see it, oh, we're a family and this is metal community and this is this, and it's like sometimes maybe for the most part, I guess it could be pretty chill, but I think that you do see
internal fighting.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think that on a whole, that's a big thing across metal, underground, mainstream. It's a big talk of like, we're big family, we look out for each other, and there's so much infighting and shit between shit. Yeah. Any hot takes? Yeah. Bass is better than guitar. Why?
You have less strings, but more to do.
There's your answer. Any hot takes, Alex? More death metal bands should play with the Foo Fighters.
You will always be more tired than everyone at the end of the show. Don't at me if you think that's not true. And no, I'm just kidding.
You always be more tired?
No, like after a show, it just like I'm probably the one that's just fucking exhausted.
Oh, you're the drummer, yeah.
The most tired out of all
You're just standing.
No, dog.
You're going over.
I'm just standing there quietly.
He's doing the lead.
I'm not arguing that, but
Okay, maybe. Like we have more shit to set up, and when they tell you that they can't help you with the shit, that's bullshit.
no, I agree with that. I always make a point to try to help out. If you're a vocalist, help.
They always help out.
If you're a vocalist, help carry shit. Don't be a dickhead trying to sign autographs for a local show. No one likes that. I mean, if you could ask, but you know what I mean. Don't be like sitting all cool. You're the vocalist while the band's like setting shit up and you're rushed on time and everything. Like, put in some fucking work and do speed, as someone said. Other hot take: just use AI. Don't find band members. It's stupid. Just make an AI band. Check out the new single.
Stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, I believe. And then we also have that on Bandcamp. And yeah, we appreciate your support. And We love you all.
Any final comments?
If you have the chance to check us out live, do so. We'll be playing in the future.
I want to give a shout out to some local bands, some love. Pythagoras from here from Long Beach, Guillotine, Disciples of Death, Escupe, Long Beach Grindcore band. Check them out. Fucking sick. And then check us out. Dark Insanity. Go see the fucking single. Keep watching his page. Do your thing. Peace.
I don't know what to play to end here because I always end with that song, but I already played it. Do we just play it again and say fuck it? Or no, you know what? We're going to do the usual outro because now you guys will recognize that it is that song. So we're going back to Officer Trevor moshing to Dark Insanity live at the Whiskey A Go-Go. And the audio is us playing Technological Terror at Tolminator. So catch y'all on the flip side. Check out our single. Stay metal, but not metalcore.
To your thighs and belly.
Like I care.